Big Jazz, you there, bro?
Yep, Jaz-O in the building.
Jaz-O in the building. What's good, bro?
Same old thing, same push,
Same push. I feel you. Well, you know what we're here for, man. We pretty much discussed what was going on. You know what the deal is with the situation. Put your thoughts on this, man. I mean, really, what's this about? Like, this cat is really going in on you pretty deep on some shit.
Well, I don't look at it like that, but, I do definitely want to straighten out the, I want to get to the facts, you know what I'm saying, to straighten out any, misconceptions. And, obviously, people under the state of belief where they believe anything that somebody tells them. Right. But, first of all, I want to make a correction. The name of that song is K County Drummer. I got country drummer for.
That was the information that was passed to me, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, the name of the song is K County Drummer. K County, of course, being Kings County. Okay, but definitely, first of all, let's get right to it. I wasn't offered a $300,000 deal, and I believe the year was about 1997. I was not offered $300,000. What happened was I was offered a little over $150,000, and no one was present in that meeting besides myself and Dame Dash. Right. Now, what happened was Dame asked me, he was like, yo, we give you $150,000 studio budget, this is that and the other. Basically cut and dry. He did say, he was like, well, being that you family, and they saw that, I was doing other things and I was going in the studio on my own and recording and whatnot. He was like, well, it's only right that, you get down with the rock. So I agreed with that. But then I said, okay, I'll get $150,000. I was like, am I in control of the POs, which are the purchase orders that are filled out and handed to the studio, to take care of costs, for studio time. He said, no. I said, what kind of advance am I getting, being that I'm obviously going to have to stop doing whatever I'm doing to be in the studio for, an extended, or a specific amount of time.
Right.
He was like, no. I was like, so will my, and I was stretching, I'll bend, but I won't break. You know what I'm saying? And I'll bend, but I ain't gonna bend over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I said, all right, so can my accountant, audit the books to make sure that, I'm not going in the studio being I can't see anything and get any money. It's like, can my accountant at least audit the books? Because I don't want to spend, according to, studio time, I don't want to spend $50,000 and then y'all recouping $150 from me.
Right.
And if I don't see the books, y'all could do something like that. He was like, nah. He's like, we ain't gonna negotiate that. So I was like, well, I can't do a deal with you. It was, and according to Young Guru, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but in a way I understand because he believes anything those guys tell him.
Right.
But I honestly think that either Dame lied to them or Jay lied to him because they didn't offer me $300,000, number one. Number two, they didn't offer me any money, any advance money for me to live on, nothing. I'm like, come on now. Right. It's like I've been doing this before y'all. Would I look like doing something stupid like that? And how stupid would I be to turn down $300,000 if I had any control of the budget or the purchase orders to go in and do an album with my peoples?
Right.
Or who I thought were my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I turn that down? That's $25,000 more than I got in 88.
Right. Well, let me ask you, Jazz, man, real quick. So, I mean, because according to what I'm getting from the interview, Guru seems to be a third-party source. That's pretty much giving out some information or reiterating some information that he really, like you just stated, he wasn't even privileged.
Pretty much.
Why? I mean, I know you're not in his head. I know you can't speak on behalf of another grown man, but just based on your own guesstimation, man, why do you feel like he even mentioned this in an interview? And you said it was such a long time ago. Why did Cat even mention this, in your opinion?
Well, I could tell you, it's very simple. It's because I'm great.
Alright.
It's simple. And I'm not saying that to be egotistical. Right. I'm saying that because I'm realistic. I'm great. Right. I'm great. Like, I got an engineer coming at me. Right. With, spreading false information and taking the time out, whether it's out of super love or super hate, which is really almost the same thing when you really look at it. Mm. You got him taking the time to mention something like that, and the audacity to not really know the facts and to even open his mouth to say anything. Now, I don't have any hatred against, young Guru. I like him and I respect his work, but he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Right. That's the bottom line. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And, like I said, it's just a testament, or it's just it's testament to the fact that I'm great. How many MCs or how many rap dudes have engineers coming at them, taking time to say something about them or to do something, or if Jay told him to tell him that, he does stuff like that, and it's like, there's something else I want to hit on. He said, about, me being angry about something, like Jay was supposed to be my son and all that stuff. Like, let me give y'all a quick rundown on how I treated him from the get up. Like, he started running with the cats I was running with, and we were going uptown, going to the rooftop, going to Broadway International, you know what I'm saying? And he came in as an equal. I never allowed niggas to be on anything like, y'all send this nigga to the store or smack this nigga in the head or try to test him or anything like that. He was never under that. He was never under any pressure of the sort.
Right.
Never. Right. And that was because of me. Because I let niggas know from jump. Like, look, nah, this nigga is like me. You disrespecting him is like disrespecting me, and you might as well throw your hands up. It wasn't like that. So why would I all of a sudden get like that after the fact? I was more in a position to be that way from the get up. And then after I got my deal and all that other stuff, I mean, if Jay was on the phone right now, he would have to agree. It's like, nah, nigga never treat me like a son, or, or try to son me, or any type of, all I ever said was he was my protege, because he was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's interesting you bring that up, because like the very last part of this part of the piece, the article, he addresses that by saying, I'm gonna read it to you. No matter what I do, it's not gonna be enough. Jaz-O came to Jay and was like, you have to be on my album. Now let's stop right there. Is that in fact the truth? Did you approach Jay and tell him he had to be on your album?
I had to do what?
Had to be on your album. According to Guru in this article, it says, pretty much no matter what Jay did, it wasn't enough. And one of the things that he said Jay extended was he came on your album. Did you approach Jay to be on your album? And was there ever a discrepancy about him not appearing in a video for a song he was on for your album?
Yeah, let's keep it funky. We ain't even gotta go through all of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I asked Jay about it, and Jay just danced around the whole question, and he fronted, and he never showed up. A song that he appeared on, on a compilation I did in 2002 called Kings County. He just fronted.
Right.
And it's funny, and I hate to get like this because, I don't really like wasting my time talking about other niggas because I don't date niggas, but sometimes you gotta set the record straight.
Right.
This motherfucker fronted on me. He was my friend. Not just my friend, but a colleague. It's like, yo, just tell me no. This nigga fronted on me. That's all it is, like, and these niggas are so caught up in his ass that they can't never say nothing, like, he can't do no wrong. And that was my problem. Like, I kept it funky with everybody. Right. We had, discrepancies within the clique. It was always me. So I'm the scapegoat. Niggas blame it on me because I'm the one that bringing shit out in the open. That's what we supposed to do.
Right.
So I looked at niggas like cowards because that's what they were acting like. They cowards. This nigga sneaking over saying this about, if you don't like something about what your friend is doing, if you can't say nothing negative to your friend, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really your friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I figured I could speak my mind. Like, yo, I don't like this. You know, I'm not the, you know, I ain't the animalistic type, you know, to just be like, yeah, we gotta throw hands cause I don't like this. Nah, we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And we can even agree to disagree. But a lot of cats, especially back then, like in the mid-90s, they was cowards. They wouldn't speak up on things. It was things Jay was doing that they ain't right, and they ain't say nothing. And a lot of times they came to me, and I'm like, why the fuck y'all coming to me? Like, this is like my little brother.
Right,
why y'all coming to me to see whether he gonna say something or I'm gonna say something to him or whatever? It's like, if I'm confronted and then y'all put me on the spot, that shit ain't gonna affect me. I'm gonna say, I'm like, yeah, you told me this and I told you that, and this is what he said, and this is that, and now shit. Fuck y'all gonna do to me?
No, this shit,
man. A coward. And more so, as far as Guru, like, young Guru, I should say, he don't really know what he's talking about.
Right.
And it's sad that this many years have gone by and, you know, with this misunderstanding. So like I said in the beginning, either Dame lied to Jay and Jay believes that, or Jay is making shit up and telling other people that to cover up the fact that he ain't really do what he was supposed to do. Dame wasn't supposed to be in that meeting. That conversation was supposed to be between me and Jay. That's how I felt.
Right.
First of all, I took that as an insult, but I let it ride because of the fact that I'm like, fuck it. Everybody ain't gonna do what you're supposed to do. And as far as me being angry at anything, the only thing I'm angry about is that you gonna misjudge my feelings about